what does that word mean? I mean, we know that it's a substance, but really what does the word mean? You know, it makes me think about hospitality. Now, the word hospitality comes from the Latin word hospice. And when you think about that word, it all comes back to the one thing: oil. Sometimes oil can also mean like sin, getting stuck in tar. The La Brea tar pits was a hole in the world that animals would go and get stuck in. The other day I was with some friends at a campfire. One of my friends, he picked up this old Pennzoil oil can. He thought it would be funny to throw it in the fire, and well, he did, and the oil can blew up, and this gigantic fireball flew up into the sky. It makes me think of the story in the Bible where God talks about this oil lamp. The oil in the lamp kept going and going, and it never burnt out. It was a constant flame. Can we be that oil? Can we have that oil in our bodies that can give us power to be a fireball for Jesus? In the early church, in Acts, they used to actually soak their bodies in oil and roll around, and that represented, that symbolized them being washed clean and washed new. You look at these machines, and as you see these machines going up and down, they're working together to suck in substance out of the ground. I wonder if God took our lives and we allowed God to go up and down and all around in our spiritual lives, we can be used nationwide. But what if we used oil for something greater than power? What could be greater than oil? What could be more powerful than power? Money? Fame? Oil? No. You know, there's a famous Doobie Brothers song that says, "Without love, where would we be now?" My question for you is, without oil, where would you be now? In today's world, in today's day and age, the gas prices are skyrocketing. One day it's $2.50, the next day it's $3.50. But what about the cost of our souls? How much does that really cost? Do you know that if you take one match and 1 cup of oil and you put them together, you get a beautiful thing, a fireball? You know, years ago in the first Iraqi war, Saddam lit the oil fields, and this beautiful substance that was used for so many good things was suddenly a burning blaze. They said that the fields were so bright and on fire and burning that the space astronauts could see them from 1,000,000 miles away. You know what, 1,000,000,000 miles away. That stopped the Americans from pushing forward. Their precious oil was burnt. Who is your Saddam? What is stopping you in your life? Is it your reputation? I mean, maybe you're putting what people think above what God thinks. Are you God? Do you want to be God? Are you pretending to be something that you're really not? Sometimes it's hard to understand, isn't it? Sometimes it's hard to grasp, isn't it? It makes you start to wonder, what is God doing in your life? What is He pumping out in your heart? Is it oil? Is it life? Most importantly, is it love?